What's up, everybody? Memorial Day weekend 2018. We're back in South Carolina. Not only celebrating Memorial Day, but also celebrating the 35th wedding anniversary for my in-laws. So we're pretty excited to be out here this weekend. What we're going to do is we're going to throw some chicken thighs and split breast on the Weber kettle, and also bacon wrapped onion. So stay tuned. We're going to do that, and I'll show you guys how to do it quick and easy. Let's get to it. Alright, as you can see here, I got my split breast and thighs all seasoned up. Very simple. We use some of this Weber chili lime rub. Seen it a couple times, wanted to give it a shot, so we did that today. Let me focus in so you guys can see that. But looks to be some really cool stuff. So what I did was I lathered everything down with some olive oil, of course. And here on the thighs, I took the skin back and actually seasoned the meat. And then I've also seasoned the skin as well. So we want that seasoning to definitely penetrate. So that should be good. What we have here is our bacon wrapped onions. So I've got some sweet Vidalia onions. Just wrapped them with some thick cut bacon. We seasoned them with the chili lime rub as well, and with a tablespoon of butter on top. So we're going to put both of these on the grill, let them smoke for about an hour. Wife's inside cooking up some good things there, so let's throw these on the grill. Stay tuned. Alright folks, here we go. We're running indirect heat as usual. Got some Kingsford Blue right here on this side with a big hunk of cherry wood. We got our thighs and breasts and our onions right there in the middle. So we're going to get this bad boy covered up. We'll probably peek in here in about 45 minutes just to see how things are going, but we're gonna work this little Weber kettle today. This one's a pretty old school one, so we don't have a temp gauge or anything like that, but what I used was just a half 3/4 chimney of charcoal. That should put our grill temp somewhere between 325 350. I did add a couple new briquettes on the bottom just to keep it going, to keep it fueled. But you know, again, we'll check in about 45 minutes. Got some good smoke rolling from that cherry wood, so this should be good. So stay tuned, about 45 minutes. Alright family, things are looking good. 45 minutes in. What I've done was I went ahead and refilled the fuel box there, added some more applewood chips this time around, some more charcoal, but things are coming around pretty good. Again, we're doing this nice low and slow, so it's 45 minutes in. We probably won't check it again for another 30 minutes, just kind of based on what I'm seeing here. But things are coming along pretty good, slowly but surely. Alright everybody, it's been a total of about an hour and a half on these thighs, onions, and chicken breast. Everything's about ready to pull off. The thighs are at about 165, so we're good to go. But what we're going to do is we're going to add some sharp cheddar to these onion rings here at the very top. And we're also going to add just a little dab of a little whiskey, actually, inside of the onion rings. So I'll show you how to do that. We'll get those aligned. We'll just let the cheese melt, and then we'll get everything pulled off. We'll be ready to eat. Alright guys, like I said, we're just going to pour a little bit of whiskey into this cavity, and that's something that I failed to mention earlier in the cook. Is I just spooned out a little cavity in each of these onions. That's where the butter was sitting originally. But just a little bit of whiskey there. And then we're going to top it off with some cheese, just like this. Again, just some sharp cheddar today. You can use a much softer cheese like Gruyere or something of that nature. It all works just fine. But we're going to let this cheese melt down, and once it melts, we'll be ready to eat. Alright y'all, here is everything. My bad for not catching it before I pulled it off the grill, but I started pulling it off and remembered that I didn't capture a final shot. But everything looks to be great. Look at that cheese melted down those onions. So we're gonna let everything rest, and then we'll dive in here shortly. But overall, again, hour and a half cook time, maybe an hour 40 just to let the cheese melt on the onions. As you can see, man, that's gonna be really good. So we're gonna get this plated up, and we're gonna get to eating. Alright guys, we are going to cut into this onion. Everybody in the family's had my chicken before, but I don't think anybody's had this bacon wrapped onion, so I've got the help of my father-in-law. He's gonna cut in this bad boy and give me his opinion on what this tastes like. So lesson learned on this: don't skip out on your bacon. Get some good quality bacon. I didn't do that this time around, and as you can see, I paid for it. There's no bacon right there, but it's all good. Yeah, it looks like a good bite. Some cheese, some bacon, some onion. Let's see what we got. What you think?
Wonderful.
Good. Good. That's what I like to hear.
We have the smokiness from the grill. The cheese flows up everything very nicely. The bacon, even though we may not have the top quality bacon, the bacon really adds to the flavor of the onion. So I think this is fantastic. And if you want to add something a little bit something special, different kind of bacon, different type of flavor, I think you'll get a quality. Your guests will be very happy.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. So this is your weekly dose of Cooking with Keebler. Again, we're about to dive in this bad boy. We're gonna have a good anniversary celebration dinner. 35 years of marriage for this young man right here. So we're celebrating. So until next time, Cooking with Keebler.